What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Miami, another top 15 matchup, and we ended up scraping by 41-38. It was a pretty crazy game. The first quarter was really bad for us personally. I mean, they got 3 quick scores, but we had a much better second half, and we was able to stick with them. And then the third quarter hit, then we just started playing a little bit better. But it was just a back-and-forth game throughout. Kudos to them for giving us a crazy game. And it was a lot of fun, frustrating, but fun and intense all at the same time. So that was a good bounce-back win after our loss to Virginia Tech. We're number 6 in the country. We're 5-1. And today we're taking on Georgia Tech. They're having a bad year. They're 1-4. We obviously have more talent than they do. They're not doing anything well statistically, except for the pass defense seems to be okay. But there's not a whole lot going for them. Now, they run like a pro-style offense and a 4-3 defense from what I remember. But hopefully we can take care of business today. We are down to 3 players in terms of recruiting. Let's look at the first one, defensive tackle Brian Westerman. He is going to visit today. And it says like he really likes what he sees when it comes to your depth chart. So he cares about playing time. So we're going to select that. Next up, we got outside linebacker Anthony Wilson. He has already visited. He did not commit. He visited on the week of the Virginia Tech game where we got beat. So there's nothing else we could do at this point except win, and hopefully he will eventually commit. Now, again, this is our last season at Duke, but I'm still kind of pretending like we kind of care. But you get what I'm saying. Well, last but not least, we got wide receiver Marcus Weeks. He is going to visit today. He is ready to take that visit. I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way, but we don't know what he likes. Let's see, there are things that are more important to him than academics. Coach philosophy, so that's coach and style, I think, yes, what that is. And then playing for an esteemed coach. The coach, he doesn't care anything about our coach. He doesn't care anything about academics. So I'm going to, let's just go ahead and schedule the visit. Let's have him come today, and we'll just do program procedure. That's the safe bet. So it looks like we're in good shape for all 3 of these guys. Hopefully we'll get some commitments today. Make sure you stay at the end of the video and see if that happens. Here is the Coastal Division standings. We need Virginia Tech to lose a couple games in order to have a chance to go on top of them. But there's still 5 games left to play for them. We got, 4 more conference games left. Let's check out our team info screen. And everybody is back. We don't have any injuries. Nichols is back, which I'm excited about. Gates, 13 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He's doing fine this season. Last couple games have been a little rough, but I actually thought he played really well in the last game. But he's had some bad interceptions. That's more, a lot of them are my fault, a lot of them are his fault. It just kind of depends. But either way, I think he's having a really good senior season. Perro leading in rushing, Peterson is receiving. It looks like that receiving is going to go in different directions. It's going to either be him or Myrick. It just depends on the day. But you look at the defense, this may stay fairly consistent outside of maybe sacks. I think McCoy's going to continue to lead there, except for maybe Walker. He may try to compete with him there. Now, it comes to sacks. Nichols is back. He may get a few more sacks in now that he's healthy. Now, interceptions, I don't know if anybody's going to surpass Gallagher. He is off to a great start at strong safety this year. Now, let's check out Georgia Tech. They're at the very bottom of the division. They got 2 players out, 2 defensive linemen out. We'll see if they're starters here in a little bit. Looks like they got a quarterback putting up okay numbers. You know, it's a good touchdown, the interception ratio. Looks like they got a running back averaging a little under 100 yards a game. A wide receiver averaging almost 100. So it looks like they got some decent players on the offensive side of the ball, but we'll see. Tackles and sacks, they got one guy leading in both, which is an interesting combo. You don't see that too often. And looks like in their last game, they got beat by North Carolina, which is a bad loss because North Carolina has been bad this entire dynasty. Before we head back into the video, I just wanted to point out a few things from my store. First off, everything in the store is 20% off if you buy 4 or more items. That's an incredible deal that several people have already taken advantage of. Now, my latest book is out, the Flexible Shoot Playbook for NCAA Football 06. It's essentially the offense I ran in my Hawaii Dynasty, the last few seasons of it, where I broke just a ton of records and I had a whole lot of fun doing it. I also have my memory cards where I have over 20 named roster files for every single NCAA football game for the PlayStation 2. And last but not least, I have all of my books. West Coast offense, the power shoot, the Al raid offense, the big book of tight end plays. You got the I option offense, and so on and so forth. So make sure you check that out. I will have a link in the top right and in the description below. And looks like we may have a pretty day for some football. At least that's what I'm hoping. And no, looks like we're going to have some rain. Hopefully that doesn't affect us in terms of turnovers. But it wouldn't be a game in North Carolina if we didn't have any rain. You know, we're used to it by now. At least we should be. First home game we've had in a while. Here's the division standings. It's pretty much all Virginia Tech at this point. I mean, somebody needs to catch up to them. Somebody needs to beat them a couple of times. And here come your Duke Blue Devils. I've decided to go back to the original look. White helmets, white pants with the blue jersey. I think that's pretty classic. And they're going to highlight Gates. He has a really good percentage, completion percentage. We need to lower the interceptions as best we can. I think he's going to have a good day. And they're picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. Those are some slick uniforms by Georgia Tech. Kudos to those, or to whoever made those. I like them. They are going to kick. We're going to get the ball first. Well, let's go ahead and do something like this. Now, this will be interesting. It's been a long time since we got the ball first in the game. Let's check out their roster. So they have a pocket passer who is, at least he can't run the ball. We've gone up against dual threat guys pretty much every game this season. So we hopefully we'll have a bit of a break here, and I can go after this guy some with a lot of blitzes. They don't have an impact running back. That's going to help. 85, 80 on the ends, or on the, as his backups, 74. Fullback, nothing special. Impact wide receivers. That may mean they're going to throw the ball a little bit more. Then a bit of a drop off after him, 78, and such. That's a pretty good pickup for them. Little scat back. He's a true freshman at 78, though. Next up, we got tight end. Pretty good tight ends. They got two guys, 86 and 82. That is not bad at all. We can look at their catch rating. Both of them can catch okay, so they got two decent tight ends. I'm sure we'll see one or both do something today. Look at their offensive line, starting off at 89, and they got 80, 86, 80, and 84. Not bad, I guess, for the ACC. Let's look at their defensive line. Now, again, they run a 4-3. Now, this guy's out. It's not a huge drop-off for the next couple guys at 78 and 78. The other end, a true freshman at 68. I'm guessing these guys will be playing quite a bit today. Defensive tackle, nothing to get excited about. 74, 72. That guy's out, so he's a starter. So they got two starters out on the line today. Look at the linebackers. 80, 91, a really good middle linebacker, and 68, a right outside linebacker. So their front seven is not that great outside of their middle linebacker. Look at their corners. 84, then a big drop-off after that. Then you look at their free safeties. 84, 91 speed, that's not bad. And you got strong safety at 93, arguably their best player on the team, Matt Cain. Then you got a kicker at 59, true freshman, he's awful. And a senior punter at 65, who is awful. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Now, our defense has really struggled out of the gate because we usually kick it off at the beginning of the game. But we're going to get the ball first. I'm curious to see how easy we have it in terms of going down the field and scoring ourselves. We'll start off on the left hash. I'll need to make a couple of sub packages before I do anything else. I'm going to have our tight end getting in there. We're going to do something like that. And let's start off with a pass play. Let's go 4 ISO. They're going zone. We will go to either Peterson or Perro. Good catch by Perro. Pick up, what, 8 or 9? Not bad. 2nd and 1. We can do something like a halfback dive out of gun trips. They're going 4-3. Hopefully they'll spread out a little bit. Maybe that'll help. We're going to leave it as is. Just get up, get the first down. Good play there. We are on the left hash. I'm going to stay in the gun. Let's go wide receiver curls. We're going zone dime. Very good chance we'll either go to Parker or Peterson. Not the best throw. Good cutback by Peterson. I don't think we got the first. Ooh, we may have. 1st and 10. All right, we're off to a good start. Let's go ahead and do toss with Perro. See if we can get him on the outside a little bit. They're going zone 4-3. Let's see how they shift. I actually may want to go to the left. Good blocking, everybody. Great job. First down. I want to stay away from those two impact players. We're on the right hash. Let's go. Let's go slam with Miranda. Man 4-3. I'm going to go left. I have to bounce that to the outside. Good hit. Pick up a first down, though. Playbook Gamer rocks. I do agree. Let's go with... Did I do anything here? I want to look. Let's do this. We'll see if this works. Let's go rip Ohio. I think this is the play that I goofed up on. I probably need to work on. But they're going man. I like the shift. Going cover 0, maybe. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I need to fix that play. We may get a touchdown here, though. Want to get 6 points. So you saw what happened here. For some reason, I don't have my RPO part fixed. He goes straight drop back. I may have the play type wrong. That's something I'll fix in version 2 whenever I'll get to it. For those of you who've already seen this, hopefully you fixed it on your end. But either way, cover 0, going over to the top to McCoy to get a touchdown. So that's a good start. Had no real issues there. That's one thing I got to work on. Now, I will say this. Version 2 is going to be really small. Only because I got to work on the new offense for the new Dynasty. And I need to work off whatever my latest master version is, which is going to be version 2. I just haven't got to update a whole lot. But I want to work off whatever I've done lately. So, version 2 may disappoint, but what's going to come with that... This is a terrible kick. Good job, Al. But what's going to come with that is the new, an extra playbook. It's going to be the offense I'm going to use in the new Dynasty. But we'll talk all about that later. Yeah, that's a bad, I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. All right, let's get on defense and see what we got to do. I'm going to go zone blitz out of the gate. I think they're going to throw a little bit more than usual. Now we got another impact guy. Now we got 2 impact linebackers. So something happened. I bet Myrick, if you go back and look, I bet Myrick, so Gates is still an impact guy. Myrick lost his impact status, and guess who got it? Our middle linebacker and Joey Walker. So Walker and McCoy are impact players. So that's a pretty good linebacking unit right there, to say the least. So they went with a run play right there. Let's go quarters.
Georgia Tech hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
We'll leave it as is, I guess.
Can't even get in the red zone.
Let's see what they do. Get him. Oh my gosh, that was going to be 6 points. We almost goofed it up there. Good defense. The problem is we tipped it almost to one of their players. So we got in the way. I should have just let Gallagher handle it. If I'd have known that, I should have just got out of the way. So that's my fault, I guess. Look at that. Oh, so we got lucky there. So let's go. We'll go Cloud. It's 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 37.
Let's do something like this. Big old lefty quarterback. I like to have me a lefty quarterback. It's been a long time since I've got to use one.
He drops back.
Intercept that, Gallagher. Wow, that kid's something else. He is just putting on a clinic out there this season. So that is what? We are on the left hash. I want to go with a pass or with a play action play. Let's go PA fullback flat. They're going man. I should have used these as audibles, to be honest, because they're really good against man. So we're going to try to go to our fullback here. Sack. It's nothing I can really do about that. You just got to hope the left tackle can block him, but he didn't. So it's 2nd and forever. Let's go. Back to 4 ISO. They're going man, so we may have a chance here to get some yards. Who's on who? We may have to go to somebody on the outside. They're going cover 1. Good catch by McCoy, but it's 3rd and kind of long. 3rd and 8. Halfback corner. They're going man. I'm going to go to Myrick unless they go cover 0. Let's look at our options here.
With 3 wide receivers.
Yeah, we'll just go cover 1. Good catch by Myrick. Pick up the first down. Now, what I want to do next is I'm going to go to heel. I'm going to do an off tackle with him. He's got a little extra speed than... Ooh, they're blitzing both guys. This may not work at all. Unless you go ahead and snap it. Yeah, I should have went up north. That's my fault. I thought they was playing spy there for a minute. So it's 2nd and 12. No big deal. I think we can get past it. So they're playing pretty good defense at the moment. They're calling good things at the right time. We can go back to Perro, see if we can pick up some chunk yardage. Yeah, we're going to get something out of this. Oh, he's still going. Wow, great play by Perro. Now, I'm going to go back to heel. I got a play on my mind. We're going to go. I'm going to do something like this, if I can find it. We're going to go halfback screen. We're going zone. I'm kind of glad they're going that because I always enjoy going to this halfback in this particular play. Something like this. Dude, that probably wasn't a good idea. We got lucky he didn't fumble it there, but we got some good yardage. 2nd and 3. I'm going to stay here. We're going to go Y stick. We're going man, and they're blitzing that right nickel. So I bet that safety's going to come down, which means we're going to go to somebody on the outside more than likely. Now I'm going to go ahead to the left. We'll just get, yeah, I probably could have went over the top. It was going cover 0, but that's okay. I'm fine with what we done right there. Let's go. Let's go slam with Miranda. Then I'm going to go back to that play action play here in a minute. Unless we get a touchdown. Nope, we're not going to. So it's 2nd and 1. We're going to do the tight end play instead. We're going to go back here. We're going to go PA tight end flat. They're going zone. We still may be able to go to the tight end. Just depends on their coverage. But what I am going to do is do something like this. Maybe he'll block the guy coming off the weak side. No, we'll just go to the flat and get 6 points. So McCoy's got 2 touchdowns on the day. Good for him. That wasn't planned. You just got to go to the open player. So we're off to a really good start. We're going up against an inferior team that helps a little bit. Georgia Tech's having a bad season for whatever reason. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and kick an extra point. I'm glad to see our defense get a good start. You know, first drive, they force a punt. Well, actually, we forced a turnover, didn't we? I forgot. So the play action play worked. I just wish we would have went to the tight end. That's kind of who it was meant for, but that's okay. So they got an impact guy on the right side. We're going to kick it over here. That should stay in.
And they'll be returning this one.
We need good. Somebody get through there. Oh, he should have went to the outside more. Right hash for them. I'm going to go back to a zone blitz.
They'll set up shop at the 17.
I'm going to leave it as is. Don't run to the left. Actually, I kind of want you to run to the left. We got 2 impact linebackers who may do something to you if you do. They're going to pass. Get him, get him. Got a sack by Buttles. Good for him. Good play there. Now, let's go. I am going to stay in quarters. Yeah, let's just go quarters for now. Let's just get ourselves in a good 3rd down situation. Do something like this. Do an over front. Don't run to the left. Going to pass again. Oh, great. Yeah, great catch. I thought he was going to get a tip there, but he didn't. So it's 3rd and short. 3rd and 3. We'll go 4-4.
3rd down and 3 coming up.
We'll do... I'm not going to pinch in or anything, but we're going to do something like this. Run to the left. Ran to the left. And who made the tackle? Walker came right on through. Great play by Walker. You see this right here. Just a great play by Walker. Good for him. All right. This is going to be the last play of the quarter.
Georgia Tech ready to put this one away.
They got a lefty punter. 2. Are they going to get it off? Yes, they will. Shank it to the left.
Terry gets it off.
Somebody get a block. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my gosh. How lucky can he get? So Culberson, I don't know what happened there. Let's go. Let's do a toss with Perro. We're going to do an ace normal this time. They're going man. I'm going to run away from those good players. Let's go over here. Do something like that. Oh, good defense. He got through. So it's 2nd and long. Let's go.
Tailback takes the pitch here, but he had nowhere to go. That's just
halfback flare.
Second and 11.
Thankfully, they're going man. We're going to go to somebody on the right.
The Devils come out showing 3
We'll go to Perro. Want to pick up a first down.
Here's an opening. He's knocked
Good
out
play
of
there.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't
Next up, I'm going to try a dive with Miranda. Man 4-3. Let's see how they shift.
Ball on the 43.
Ooh, not a big fan of that shift.
The Blue
We may
Devils
need extra help with the tight end. Do something like this.
Miranda on the handoff. And down he
Not
goes.
got a whole lot there. Not terrible either. Second and 7. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go back to that halfback screen play.
Second and
They're going man. We're going to go to somebody on the left.
The Devils
Cover 0.
3 wide. He's looking.
Let's see if Peterson can get it. Oh, he failed. He tried to go for the dive, I guess. All right, good deal. So the deep ball's working for us today. And just like that, we're up 20-0. Yeah, the corner. I think he went for a diving catch, and obviously didn't happen. Now, he's short on the catch, or the throw, so Peterson did a good job by making a catch on this one. If it was a little bit shorter, that would have been intercepted. But it wasn't, so we're up 3 scores. So it feels good to relax a little bit in a game. We've had some really intense games. I mean, pretty much every one this season so far has been just plain wild, and I may have missed that. No, we got it in.
Extra point. Here's the drive summary.
So hopefully we can have a nice, clean game today. We're going to put some subs in the second half, and maybe I can work on some new things.
Like they're ready for the kickoff.
I like to finish this second quarter strong. That's a really strong kick that will be nailed on.
Fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series.
They're going, we'll go with the zone blitz. Do something like this.
The ball here at the 20.
Yeah, we'll leave it as is. See how they handle the blitz off the right side.
Garner drops to throw.
Somebody picked him up.
Looking. Lets it go.
He overshot it, thankfully. I was scared to death to do something there.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing
I am going to do another zone blitz. This time we're going to try to blitz from the outside.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They're going out of trips over. This formation's really hard to blitz
Comes to the line.
out of or from. Intercept that. That's intercepted. That's 6 points. Nope, he's going to get caught. I think he got hit as soon as he threw it. We can go back and look at it. Who came through? Did the blitzer? Oh, my gosh, McCoy. What a great ball player he is. He's just an amazing linebacker. That's a good thumbnail right there. Wow, just an incredible play. And, of course, Walker makes the catch. Insane. So where are we? Are we on the right hash? I'm going to try. Let's do the fullback version. We're going man. Can we protect on the right side? That's the problem. Let's see if we can do this.
Line up in an I formation.
Wide open.
He'll dump this one off.
6 points. The Archie! Good play. We didn't get sacked off the weak side. Good to see that play work. Very simple concept. Man beater, just go to your fullback. But then you got a curl flat concept on the right in case you need it. The flats for the zone. The curl is just to distract defenders to get the flat open. But a play action with a fullback flat or a tight end flat, he can get wide open. As long as you get protection, that's the only downside. Now, a play like that would work even better out of something like ace normal. Of course, you can only do that like with the tight end, which is fine, but at least you'll have protection off the backside. All right, it's a good start. We can go something like this. Hopefully we will get a commit or two after this one. Like I said, it doesn't matter. This is my last season with Duke. We can try another zone blitz.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I think I may leave it as is.
Georgia Tech lines up in a shotgun set.
Halfback dive.
He jukes him.
Fumble. They got it back, though.
Talk about a close call.
So both teams have fumbled once, but they were able to get it back.
Yo, Kurt, is it somebody's birthday on defense?
I don't know. Where are you going with this one, Coach?
Well, it's got to be somebody's birthday.
I think I'll leave everything as is.
Giving out presents out there. Either that or he's doing his best to get
Good,
benched.
yeah, good throw.
Fumble.
Pick up a first down.
I got it.
By far his best throw of the day.
Not only was it
I'm going to do another zone blitz.
but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you
Yeah, we'll do
combine
something
the two,
like
it's
this,
gonna be a first
perhaps.
down 9 out of 10 times.
This is going to be kind of iffy on the right side, but they're going to run it.
With the tailback. Makes a move.
That was a wild-looking play. Ended up getting, what, 4 or 5 yards out of it. Hey, let's go man. We've been calling zone a lot today. It's been working just fine, but let's mix in a little man.
Georgia Tech goes
Do
to
something
a
like
set.
this.
He drops back.
Screenplay. Somebody get him. Good open field tackle by McCoy. Who else?
It's a 2-yard loss.
Just an incredible ball player. 3rd and 7. Now, one thing I will say, look at our defensive line.
This is the 5th.
Absolutely insane. That's about as good as a talent as I've seen my defensive line ever have. We're going to talk a little bit about that later.
They'll drop him.
Went with the toss play, and they've pretty much given up at this point, which is fine by me.
Bolted in to tackle him for
It's
a
good to
loss.
have a breather game. We needed one badly. I don't know who we have next.
Leaving the runner with no
I know we got a few more, maybe a couple more ranked games left. I mean, this is officially the start of the second half of the season. This is game 7 for us. Ooh, that could have been blocked. Man, he should have attempted that. Oh, wow. All right, Culberson,
Fields it at the 26.
don't fumble it. All right, we're on the right hash.
Break in the action.
Trying to think of any plays I haven't called in a while.
Their next possession.
Have I called it? Let's go RBD. We haven't called anything from this formation. Now, this is one formation I haven't done any updates on. I'll just get to that stuff eventually. I've just been working on other things. Cover 1.
To throw. Looks. Throws this one
Good
out.
catch by Myrick. Just didn't get a whole lot out of it.
They got 4 yards on that one.
Normal, wide trips. We haven't done a whole lot out of that except for running. Gun spread. Let's just go. We'll pass it again. Let's go back to curls.
2nd and 6.
They're bringing both inside guys. So what I'm going to do,
He's changing things up.
we're going to do something like this. I want to see if we can get Parker over the top.
Back to pass. He's looking. One set up.
Nope, he ain't going to get it, is he? Yeah, just overshot it. So it's 3rd and 6. I'm going to attempt
Oh, that rhymes.
halfback circle. They're going man. So we will go to somebody on the outside.
3-yard line. If
I'm going to get Peterson out of the way out of that post. They're going to go cover 1.
Looking. He's going left.
Oh, he caught that somehow. We're going to get 6 points. That was a weird play.
Inside.
I guess the only reason why he scored a touchdown is because the corner just, a flag.
Hey, touchdown.
That may be a holding.
Get too excited at home, folks, because I think this one might be coming back.
Let's see what it is. Pass interference on them. I thought that looked weird. So we're going to get the touchdown. I guess he just bumped into him. You go back and look at this. I'm going to highlight it on Myrick. Something like this. Just really weird. Normally he'll cut in. The corner done a really good job, but no wonder he done such a good job. He got in front of it. I guess because he bumped into him. But he went for the swat and it didn't work. And he lost control from at that point. And from there, you're just going to get a touchdown. All right, just like that, we're up 34-0. We're going to get an extra point. I think what we're going to do is probably put in our entire second string in the second half. And I'm going to run clock. We need to get everybody as healthy as possible. We need to win out in order to have a chance to get back in the national championship game. Now, what would be really cool is if we win out and Virginia Tech does as well, and we end up playing them in a national championship game. That would be awesome. I would love to play them again. Get revenge. That's a really good kick. Now, there's a minute and a half. I'd like to get the ball back one more time, so we'll see if we can do that. Face mask. Nope, he didn't call it. We got exactly 300 yards of offense so far. Let's see if they pass or throw. If they're going to run here, then they may just try to go to the half. I think they may throw it.
They'll work from the shotgun.
It's like calling something there. Yep, they're going to throw it.
Back on first.
Intercept it. Oh, great catch.
Gunn brings him down.
Gallagher didn't do a good job on that one. Let's go.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to
I'm going to call another zone blitz.
second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
If they hit a couple more like that, I actually wouldn't mind if they
Garner lines up in the shotgun.
score quickly.
Back to pass. He's going right.
Oh, great throw again. Cover 2 beater. I am not man enough to make that type of throw. I think that window's so tight, but they find a way to make it work.
Now we're looking at a first
We'll go quarters.
First and 10.
We're going to back off the zone blitzing. He's beating it pretty badly now. Do something like this.
Gets the carry. And they make the stop.
Minute 4, they're going to call a timeout.
Timeout.
I'm going to stay out of blitzing for a little bit. I think they're going to do nothing but drop back the rest of the way.
They'll work from the shotgun.
Do something like this. Wide open over the middle. Get him, get him. Good job by you-know-who. Nichols, that's his first sack pretty much the entire season since he's been hurt the last, month? He had plenty of time to throw. He just couldn't get it off. So is that a timeout? They did call a timeout. We're going to go secondary. We're going to go here. Now, they're on the 36-yard line. If they don't convert this, they may go for it.
This is the 5th play of the current drive.
Let's see what they do.
Line up with 3 wide.
A crowd's not into it.
Steps up in the pocket.
Good throw.
Outside.
So what are they going to call here? Are they going to hurry it up?
Didn't get the first
And they did. They're going to go for a field goal. I'm going to call a timeout.
There's just no room for
Ooh, they may go for it now. I didn't think about this. Oh, they're going to go for it. My bad, my bad. Let's do just a basic cover 3 out of 4-3. Dang it. They was going to run out the clock. That's why I wanted to call a timeout so I could get the ball back and do something.
Garner has completed every pass this drive. He's in
Ooh, a big sack by Buttles. So we're going to talk about something here in a little bit.
Really end up hurting him.
But look at right here. He was able to get around him.
Then everybody's
So we're in the middle of the field. We got 46 seconds. Let's go deep outs. We haven't got to call this today.
It's 1st and 10.
We're going man.
On their own 35.
Look at our wide receiver unit. Just incredible.
The Devils come out in the
We're going to do
H-1B.
something like this.
They'll
Going cover 0. Oh, had to throw it off the back foot. This may not work. Wow, great catch.
And he's brought down. Duke calls it time.
We'll take it. So good job by Myrick. We called the timeout there. Let me think. What do we have? PE rollout. Ooh, I forgot about this play. Let's try that.
And we
We're
took
going
a
man.
pass from within the
This should be
red
interesting.
zone.
I don't know if this will work or not, but I'm going to go to Parker.
Performance matters the most. In the red zone again.
He's wide open. Great play. Great play. Get out of bounds. I don't think I was going to get a touchdown there. So we're on the 6-yard line.
just didn't make the
What do we
play.
call here?
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Let's go halfback screen again. We're going zone. We're going to try to go to Perro on this one. He's already got 5 touchdowns on the game.
Duke lines up for the shotgun set. And they try to set up a
Get in. Get in. Oh, he couldn't get in. So we're on the 1-yard line.
5 yards.
Let's just punch this thing in with Miranda. And this should be our last offensive play of the half.
Let's see if they can
Sneak this in and barely got it in. All right, 42-0. Absolute slaughter. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. But either way, I'm okay with it. We needed something like this after what we went through this first half of the season.
I came prepared, my friend.
Very funny, Coach. Now, seriously, can you close that thing off so we can
We'll kick an extra point. We're going to go to halftime, and we're going to look at some things.
And he hits the
All right, 28 seconds to go. Let's just get through this part quickly.
how that drive
They'll get the ball, and I'm sure they'll run it a time or two, and that'll be it.
Duke lines up for the kickoff. Roland and Barnes
Do something like this. Pretty good kick.
kicks it deep.
Kicked it away from the impact guy. He will return it, though.
Roland fields it in the end zone.
So this is what the offense is supposed to look like when it's all jiving and going. When you're up 42-0 at half.
Fourth down, it's
Let's go, man.
time they were on the
Again, I'm expecting a run here.
Was to come out and do nothing again and give
Do
them
something like
even more
this.
confidence.
They got a humongous fullback.
They'll
Ooh, they're going to pass it.
down. He'll dump this
Intercept that. Great play by one of the linebackers. Got a hand on it. 2nd and 10.
I thought they had a chance for an interception.
Let's go. They're going with the big set. Going goal line or something. We'll just go 4-4.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 17.
Do something like this.
Linebackers move over. Garner gives it up the middle.
Oh my gosh. What in the world?
At the 40.
That was wild looking.
Between him and the end zone.
Wow, that fullback just came right on through like it was nothing there. Wow, just absolutely destroyed Gallagher or whoever that was.
Huge play.
I'm going to call on a timeout. We're in a bad set, and they're going to call something goofy. Let's go. And I just now saw something. We'll look at it here in a minute. I don't know if you noticed.
1st and 10.
If you look at the right guard, look what number he's wearing. Number 1. That's cool. Sometimes that happens.
They'll throw on first down.
He's wide open over the middle.
Throws it deep downfield.
Great play, Al. Oh, I timed it perfectly. I thought it was a safe bet just to jump up, and look at this. Thankfully, he didn't catch it, the receiver. 8 sec. Let's go cover 2 man.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're going to go.
Midfield.
This isn't Hail Mary,
Duke brings in the nickel
so
here.
they're going to call who knows what.
Garner set to go to the air. Looking.
He's got all that. Oh, somebody make a play. Ooh, he dropped it. Yeah, I think he dropped it. So it's 3rd and 10. They're going to go that. Let's go dime, and
First, but it was dropped. So we'll probably
we'll back everybody up.
lead to the end zone here before halftime.
Do something like this. Prevent defense.
He steps up, looks.
Sack. Somebody came through. Nichols. 4th and 20. That's it of the half. Pretty much a perfect half. Like, literally nothing went wrong that I can think of. We had a couple of negative plays. And let's go to half and let's talk about some things. Let's go to stats and scores first. Of course, we're up 42-0. Everything is going swimmingly for us at the moment. We're not running the ball all the way, but look at our passing yards. We're just killing it through the air. We only had the 1 sack. We're going after them pretty hard on the sacks. We're doing a good job on 3rd down. But if you look at it, we've only had 2 3rd down plays. That's when you know your offense is doing well. We only see 3rd down twice. Turnovers, that's helped us quite a bit. They've had 2. We don't have any. The rest of this doesn't say a whole lot to me. Let's go to individual stats. Look at Gates. 16 of 17. 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. A perfect game, pretty much, for him. This is the best game he's ever played, probably, that I can think of, where everything is just clicking for him at the moment. And guess what? He's not even going to play the second half. Running the ball. We're not doing a whole lot here, but Pero's doing something, and Miranda's doing okay. Hill didn't do a whole lot on the 1 rush he did have. Receiving, Myrick, he's got 5 receptions, 131 yards, and everybody else has got just a little bit of everything. But look at all the people who's got to catch the ball. Myrick, Pero, McCoy. Then you got Peterson, Parker, and you got Hill. So a lot of guys that got to touch the ball through the air, which is pretty cool to see. Very air raid-ish. Let's go to defense. McCoy leading in tackles. Who else would lead that? Then you got tackles for loss, Buttles, and of course, look at all the sacks. We got 4 sacks, 2 by Nichols and 2 by Buttles. So our defensive ends, both of them are, 97 and 99 overall. They're doing their part. And we got 2 interceptions, 1 by Walker and 1 by Gallagher. So before we head to the third quarter, let's quickly talk about something for the ones who are still watching at this point. If you go to settings, I have made one simple change. I've talked about this with a couple people in the comment section. I have, it did not change over. I've been playing on 99%. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So the reason why I bring this up is because I forgot that if you change any of your sliders outside of Dynasty, it will not affect here. You got to change them in both spots. Well, I must have forgot to change this in the settings in Dynasty. So guess what? I've been playing on pass blocking at 99% this entire time. And I guess I'm going to keep it that way because we already got, 4 sacks on the day? That was the only thing that worried me about maxing everything to 99. The only thing I saw that was just really off was, again, my defensive line is incredible, talent-wise. Yeah, we were barely seeing 1 sack a game. They were really struggling. Well, now we already got 4 sacks today, so that's a good thing that we are going on 99% on the pass blocking for the CPU, and it is not affecting our sack totals today. It's going really well for us. So never mind then. Pretty much forget everything I just said at the moment. All right, let's get back into the third quarter. Now, what we are going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go into in-game strategy, and we're going to go to mass subs, and we're subbing in everybody. I have no need to play any of my starters the rest of the way. Now, I'm going to run clock, but I'm also going to run a bunch of different stuff, too. This gives me a chance to practice a few things. Now, they're going to get the ball first.
And he got all of this one.
So, yeah, the whole slider thing, it means nothing now. So, I'm actually glad that happened. That means I don't have to tinker with the sliders anymore because Lord knows I don't like doing it. It's just no fun for me. Let's go here.
They'll start this drive at the 20.
And let's see if our backups can do it. Now, you notice our defensive tackle. We got one bad issue there. That's that 2-star guy we picked up that just not talented enough. But he's huge. Let's try. Go nickel man. I think we can run nickel with our backup, can't we? Yeah, we got plenty. I mean, look at our backup linebackers. We just got talent everywhere. Going with another pass play. Good throw. First down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Let's go. I can go back to a zone blitz. Looks like they're just going to throw a lot today. That's one thing I did not notice. You go back and look at this. They were pretty balanced. 12 and 14. And it was actually 12 and 12, I guess, at halftime. So they've been pretty balanced today. They just don't have a whole lot in the backfield to work with in terms of the running backs. Let's see what they do here. Basic run. So they're going to... Ooh, great cut up there. Saved a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go and just run some man.
Let's see if they go to him again.
We'll do something like this. Let's do something like... I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. They're going past, so it doesn't matter. They're going to get a solid 6-7 yards there. I may just stay in man some more. I need to work on my man defense, especially against the pass. Those are really good-looking uniforms for Georgia Tech. I like the number font. That's a screen to the right. Get him. Good hit. That's one guy they haven't got to go to a lot today is their impact receiver. 3rd and 8. We'll go Cloud.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 46-yard line.
See if we can do some damage here.
Line up with 3 wide.
Somebody get him. Wide open. Thank the Lord he ran out of room. So they're going to punt that, I would imagine. They are going to punt it on the 43. I'm going to take a chance on an all-out block. They may come in to protect. They may fake it. I wouldn't blame them if they did. I've seen them fake it before.
Georgia Tech lining up.
We may have a chance. Somebody get it. Ooh, that was close. Little fair catch, that one. So let's call some different things. Let's call some plays I forget that I even have. Let's go to gun normal. We're going to call PA tight end flat. I think I've called this maybe once or twice this season. This is one of the new plays I created. They are going man. I'm going to see if I can just go to my tight end on this one. Got to throw that really quick. Look at that. Wide open. Great play. He's going to fumble it. Get it, get it, get it. Nope. Impact player made a play on that one. Great play, you know. It's a good man beater, that flat route off of play action. I had to throw it really quick. Now, it did help that safety got stuck by that receiver. So it was a nice little rub route. Great play. Huge game, but guess what? Impact safety came right behind him and stripped it. So they're going to get the ball back. I'll continue to call some other more uncommon things throughout the remainder of the game if I can. I'll have to find them. It's been a while since I've looked at my master playbook thing. I've just been working on some other things. I'll eventually get to that stuff. That was a good throw. Tackle by Buchanan. Let's go nickel man. We're going to have our second string go through the ringer here and just really have to defend people. Not an area, but actual players. That was another... That's so weird. It almost looked like one of those RPOs. Is that RP? Yes, that was the RPO play. That's the one. That's the thing that messed me up. Now look what he's doing right here. What's he doing? What's he doing? That's great. You gotta love video games. Good old bugs. Let's try. Let's do a zone blitz. I gotta fix that play. I'll make sure that'll get fixed in the second version. Oh, that should have been picked. That's a good defensive play, though. I agree, Lee. That should have been picked off. Well, we'll do something like this. It said they was going 3 wide. That's why I went nickel. Oh, well. They're going bounce. We're going to leave it as he is. He caught that somehow. I guess that should be a first down. It's 1st and goal. We'll just go goal line. Looks like they're going to pick up their first points of the game. Unless something goofy happens here. We'll do something like this. I'm going to back up.
Garner steps back to pass.
Oh, he was wide open, too. If I don't know he's going to be that wide open, I need to call that play more. Look how wide open he was. Is that just a quick flat route? It's this guy right here going out to the flat. I'll have to go look up, see what play that is. I'll call that more. Looks like it's a good man beater at least. Let's go back to man lock. Yeah, we'll do something like this, perhaps. Maybe because I crunched in my corners. Maybe that's the reason why that worked. I don't know. Look at that exact same play. Exact same play. He just gets wide open. I may have found me a play. But what do you do if they're going zone? Who do you go to? I guess you go to somebody. I don't know. I'll tinker with that later on. Let's go ahead and we'll get the ball back. Try not to turn the ball over again. Really cool seeing that right guard wearing number 1. We saw one earlier this year. Another team had like a left tackle wearing number 1. Now, if that happened to me, would I leave it as is? Probably not. I want to keep those single-digit numbers for the really good athletic players. That's typically how that goes. I still think it's funny. All right, let's see if Culberson can do something. Nope, nobody blocked. We are back on the left hash. I do know that I've fixed some things in this formation. Let's do compost. They're going zone. I got several options. You actually got 3 options. Do something like this. Good throw. Great throw by the backup, but guess what? Holding. Who held? Clemens. Lyman. 8 yard. We're on the 8-yard line. Let's go. Let's try this toss play. Now, the toss play, I think I've made it a little bit better, but it's not going to be that much better. We're going to try. Let's go to the left.
They line up in a double tight set.
No, we'll have to cut that up. Yeah, just bad play all around. So we got a lot of work to do on this particular drive. Let's go.
They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
I think I got a compost stick. Yes, compost stick. Let's call that. We're going zone. Got a wheel route on the far right. We're going to go to somebody over the middle. I'm going to run some clock, though. I got to be careful here. Don't want to get a safety. Do something like that. Oh, my gosh, what a throw. Man, that was a laser. Go back and look at this by Jones. Just a zoom. Oh, my. Ooh, that was super close. That probably should have been tipped. That's okay. So that gives us a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3. Do I have anything to work with that I haven't used yet? Ooh, I forgot I have wide corner. Dang, I completely forgot I had this. Let's call it from here. Yeah, we'll stick it. You can call this off either hash. They're going zone.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ooh. Let's go ahead and snap it. Look at that. Wide corner. Hitting the slant over the middle. That's awesome. A little air raid. A little air raid. Let's go. Where are we? Let me go. Let's do off tackle. Run. Don't shift hard to the left. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and run some clock. This gives me some time to talk about some things. So, yes, I have picked my team for my new Dynasty. I've picked my offense. I just got to work on building the offense. I got to get that ready before that Dynasty starts. I still got quite a bit of time to do it. Can we get to the outside? That's good defense. So I'm really excited about all of that. I just got to work on it. I've got like 2 or 3 other projects going on at the same time. Quick slants. Let's try this quick slants. It's a different version of it. They're bringing both inside corners, which means I'm going to throw this to Culberson. I could go to heel, but I think that impact linebacker is going to be on him, so we're going to throw it over the top to the big guy on the left side. Hopefully he can make a catch. We'll go ahead and snap it. Let's see if he can. He short-armed it. Yeah, he short-armed it. So that is what? It's in the 3rd quarter. We got 1 more to go. It is now 3rd and forever. I want to hit a backside post. Let's go back to halfback circle. That's the only one I can think of at the moment. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to be going after that strong safety, which probably isn't a good idea. Unless they get a big wide open hole over the middle, but there isn't. Oh, that's... Ooh, he caught that somehow. Wow. Cover 3 beater. So this is an interesting play. I have... You know, I got a post route going here, and I got a flag going there. I got a circle doing this, and I forgot what the fullback does. And I got the comeback here. Well, this is usually my man beater, but they went cover 3. This safety goes here. This guy, I think, goes over here. This guy goes over here, I think. We'll check it. No, they went basic cover 3. They had the free safety going over the middle with both corners going high. Now, what's interesting is I was going to throw it to my post, but if I would have went to my post, I would have had no room up here whatsoever, but I was going to get picked off or something. So this is all really good coverage. The one really good weakness to cover 3 for most of them is the mid-range on towards the sideline, whichever sideline you're closest to. So we're on the left hash, so think the left sideline. This is where about right here to right here is where you can really attack somebody. Well, thankfully, he made a really good throw, and the wide receiver came back for it. Just a great play. He was able to pick up a first down with Peterson. That's always fun to do. I need to do it more just because I don't do it enough. So it's 1st and 10. Let's go here, and I have... Let's call this play. We're going to do a double running back option. They're going man. I guess we're going left. What worries me is they're going to destroy us with that left, this outside linebacker right here. He's going to come right on through. So I may have to keep this with heel and cut up. How you like my little pointer? I love this little thing. Hopefully it makes it a little bit easier for me to point things out. Yeah, we're going to just cut up. Yeah, good defense. I probably could have pitched it. It'd have been tight. What plays? I'm going to go back here. I tried that tight end screen. I don't think it worked as well. Let's call... let's go... I don't know if this will work either. We're going to do a halfback screen from under center. We're going man, so we're going to go to somebody over on the right. Looks like we're going to go to Culberson. I'm going to leave it as is. Yeah, we'll just go to Culberson. Good throw. Good catch. Got some yards. 3rd and 4. Did I fixed some things in here, did I? I don't think I did. No, I still haven't worked on this formation yet. There's some of them I still haven't got to work on. Let's go ahead and pick one of my other newer ones. We'll go 1 ISO. We actually haven't got to call this today. They're going man. Poor Georgia Tech, they've had an awful day on 3rd down, which is a nice breath of fresh air after what we went through the first half of the season. We've had some teams do some really good things on 3rd down. We'll go to somebody on the left, more than likely. Cover 1, and I got sacked. Good defense. Somebody came through, so it is 4th and 4. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Why not? Let's go halfback out. I think we can pick up the first from here. We're going man. We should be able to hit Peterson. The clock is stopped. I will go ahead and snap this thing. Good catch. He had to come back for it. Wasn't the best throw in the world. Let's go back to spread, and I'm going to flip. It's on my mind. I'm going to go back to white. I completely forgot I had white corner in here. We're going to flip it. We're going to put the triangle read on the left side towards the sideline. Now they're going man. They're going, yeah, we're going to go to somebody on the right here. We're going to let that clock roll. And we will go to either Gay or Akindona. More than likely Akindona, but it depends on what that safety does. Yeah, if he's coming up, let's see if he can make a play. Get underneath it. Get underneath it. Touchdown. Great play. So we got a good backup quarterback. He's really no different than Gates. He's just a pocket passer who could chuck it. So our passing game has been on point today, which is good to see. So we got about half the quarter to go. I'll continue doing my thing on defense, and when we get back on offense, I'm going to run a couple other different things, other plays I haven't got to call yet. Kick an extra point.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac.
We'll kick it here.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Now, I will say this about the whole CPU pass protection slider. I'm still going to monitor that. That's the only thing, again, that really bugged me about maxing everything out to 99. I just could never get my defensive linemen, my really good ones, to do anything At least in terms of pressure. Now, in terms of stopping the run, I think they've done just fine. But going after the quarterback, it was a real struggle for them. And that shouldn't happen when you got a bunch of NFL defensive linemen. But they've done a good job over the day. At least the first string has. So I'll continue to look at that throughout this dynasty. And by the time the next dynasty hits, I may change that. I may leave it. Who knows? All right, 2nd and 6. I'll stay in man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. All on their own 24.
We'll do something like this.
Peterson comes to the line with 3 wide.
Let the clock roll a little bit. Got a new backup in there. I think they got the whole second. Good job, Al. That's going to be 6 points, isn't it? Ooh, shoestring tackle. I took a bad angle on that one. He went right by me. Let's get our nickel package in there. I'll stay in man. I'm okay with that. I'm going to do something like this, though, in case they go off tackle. Play action. Ooh, good open field tackle by Buchanan. I'm going to stay in man some more. We may not get the ball back. If they get another first down or two, then that may be all she wrote. Look at their backup fullback. He's a monster. Nice fullback dive. I don't know why I dove right there. How big are those dudes? I'm going to go back and look. That other one was a monster. 6'6", 219. So I guess he was. Look at that. 82 overall. Oh, technically he's a 74, I guess. Or 76. But really tall for a fullback. But his backup is 235. He just looked much bigger on the field. 3rd and 1. I'm going to go with a cover 1. They may run it here.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. This is the 5th play of this drive.
Yeah, we'll do something like, I hate when it does that, but I'm okay with it. I just wanted to bring my safety up. Toss play. It didn't work. He had him, but it's a good cut by the halfback. Let's do a zone blitz and see how he handles it. Now, I think their backup quarterback can run a little bit. I could be dead wrong. He may not be able to. Doesn't really matter at this point. I think he's got dreadlocks. Good sack. We had a blitzing linebacker, so that helped. 5 sacks on the day. That's a good thing to see. We'll go back to quarters. So Gates is your MVP. 309 yards, 5 touchdowns, all in 2 quarters. Not bad. Not bad at all. He's wide open on the right. Wide open on the left as well. Ow. Good job. I should have just let the CPU handle that one. So they get another touchdown. There's 47 seconds. I think what I'm going to do is just get the ball back and take a knee. And we'll end it. We'll get out of here. I think we've all seen enough, although it's been really fun today. Again, a nice breather until we head back into whoever we're going to play in the next game. Are they going to do an onside kick here? I'm going to... They probably will. Yeah, they're going to. I'm just going to leave it this guy as is. He's going to kick it my direction. We're just going to let that bounce. Somebody just pick it up and just get out of bounds. Pero. All right, 46 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and take a knee. We'll do this a couple times, and we're going to check out some stats and some top 25 scores. So Jones has done a good job backing up today. I thought he had some really nice throws.
6 DBs in the lineup.
Looks like we'll have one more snap, and that should do it. Good to see I was able to run a couple different things that I forgot to even have, like Y corner. I completely forgot I had it. I had it in there. I just called, I created it and just completely forgot that it was there. But that's good. I can go back to it if I can remember. We'll do something like that, and that should be it. I like the white helmet, white pants. It's like the old Kentucky mid-90s Kentucky uniform, which I always like, even though I can't stand Kentucky. No offense to those guys. 49-14, really good game. We needed it, something like that. So let's go ahead and check out some stats. 261 yards to our 486. We just got shy of 500. Running the ball, we didn't do hardly any of that, but look at our passing game today. 438 yards. They've done a pretty good job shutting down our run game. So kudos to them, but our passing game is really clicking today. We was able to get 5 sacks. We talked a little bit about that earlier. We done a great job on third down. We had one turnover. I already forgot which one it was. But, oh, yeah, it may have been, I don't remember what it was. Either way, we done a good job in that department. The rest of that doesn't say a whole lot to me. Let's go to individual stats. Again, Gates had arguably a perfect game. 16 of 17, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, all in the first half. Running the ball, nobody done much of anything. Perry only got to run the ball, 4 times? But, again, that first half was, he didn't have to do a whole lot in that one. We threw the ball so well. Speaking of receiving, how many people got to catch the ball today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 guys got to catch the ball today. That is awesome. Very air raid-ish, to say the least. We had 2 guys get over 100 yards, Myrick and Peterson. Good to see that. And McCoy ended up getting more touchdowns than the rest of them. All right, let's go to defense. McCoy didn't do anything in the second half. Of course, we had our starters sit out that half. Tackles for loss, Buttles steal. Sacks, 2 for Nichols, 2 for Buttles. Good to see our defensive ends do damage there. Thornton got one late. And we ended up having 2 interceptions of Walker and Gallagher. All right, let's get out of here. So this is cool to see. We ended up getting all 3 commitments. One of them was he already visited a couple weeks ago, Anthony Wilson. But we got the defensive tackle and Marcus Weeks. I'd love to see this kid play. But again, we're moving on to another dynasty starting into the next season. But it's cool to see that we got the commitments that we was going after. All right, let's check out the top 25 scores for the week. Of course, we beat Georgia Tech. And you got Tennessee got upset by Ole Miss. That looked like a wild game in overtime. And you got Georgia barely beating Vanderbilt. Oregon State over Arizona. Then you have Oklahoma barely beating Kansas. Florida State over North Carolina. Then you have Virginia Tech over New Mexico State. Virginia over Miami. That looked like a big ACC matchup there. Then you have Purdue over Notre Dame. Texas barely beating Colorado. LSU over the Cowbells. Then you got UCLA over Stanford. Another looks like to be a really good game. Then you have Kansas State over Texas Tech. Penn State over Northwestern. Auburn barely beating Arkansas. USC barely beating Oregon. Then we have Texas A&M getting upset by Oklahoma State. Nebraska over Baylor, and last but not least, Iowa defeats Indiana. All right, in our next game, we have a top 10 matchup. This was a game that we scheduled at the beginning of the season. It's our first Pac-10 game we've got to play in quite a while. I don't remember the last one. But it's really cool to see Oregon State still having a really good season. So are we. It should be game of the week, I would imagine. Now, they run a West Coast offense. I'm pretty sure a 4-3 defense. Now, we got more talent than they do. But you look at their stat line. Offensively, passing, running, they are killing it. But their defense isn't doing so hot. But look at their very bottom stat. Turnover differential. They are doing a great job in the turnover department. Hopefully we can overcome all that. It should be a fun road game, and I can't wait to get into it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.